Hello. Let's turn that one off. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Yes, it's another stream. We did one yesterday, and we're doing one tomorrow as well, and one today. It's a busy week. Lots of games have come out and stuff that we want to cover on the channel, so that's what we've been doing. We've done some Star Trek yesterday. I've got a video to edit later on to get out. A little bit of Star Trek to go out on a video. And then, no, I'm not talking to you, Amelia. Amelia's already interrupted the stream. There's your first bingo. Literally before we started. And I can't find my bingo card. There we are. So yeah, before we've even really started the stream, Amelia's interrupted the stream from upstairs, thinking that we're talking about her. There we are. So that's your first one. Would you believe it? Less than 5 minutes. That's what it took. So yeah, we're back with the Wheel of Roots. I thought it was quite successful last week. So I thought we'd do it again for another week. And then we'll give it a rest and we'll do specific things. It's just kind of like trying to cover as many routes as possible in the run-up to Train Sim World 5, which is coming very soon. So in the run-up to that, we are going to cover as many routes from across the whole of TSW history as possible. And the Gaming Hive has popped in. Hello, evening, he says. Welcome, Dave, as always. There's a few of you here now. So we will click to spin the wheel and we will see what it gives us first. I'm not sure whether Jason is here and will give us a free pass, but we will see what happens. Let's click. What are we going to get? Ooh. That's an interesting choice because it's a very pretty route. It's quite a long one. And the maximum speed is 25 miles an hour. We'll give it a go. We'll see if we can find a sort of short-ish service. Not a full-length one, but a short one. We'll see what happens. So let me just come out of there. Back to that one. And we will see what happens. Good evening, Mr. Water. Mr. Water is here, everyone. I hope you're all very well. Let me just find it. I had it. That's there. Right. Timetable. We've only really got this one. Yeah, they're quite long. They're like an hour and a half long. I don't know if you want to do a full run. I think the sound's coming through. It sounds like it's coming through to me. Let's have a look. I don't really want to spend an hour and a half on it. I want to try and cover as many routes as possible. That's 49 minutes. That is Toronto to Ospizio Bamina. I think. Yeah, that's up the hill. Let's give it a go. We'll see how we get on. I'll probably spad or something or fall off the line anyway. Hey, here's Jason. Evening, he says. Yeah, we're... Oh, that's... Oh, we don't want to do that. We don't want a dark nighttime service. It won't be any fun for you guys watching a dark screen. Do you want to quit the main menu? Jason, do we get a free pass on the wheel? Being operated by Southern today. By Southend or Southern? I'm assuming you mean Southern, not Southend. Early access is out in 8 days. Yes, I know. I think you're sort of telling the wrong crowd there, Dougie. I think, you know, the likes of myself and Jason know, and pretty much Jason's already got it. I think it's pretty much a guarantee. Hello. My Discord's pinging. Did you find a... what? Did you find a what? I'll look at that later. Southern is what you meant, yeah. Do we get a free pass to skip Bermina and spin the wheel again? Was what I was going to ask. I say we spin it again. Already off the core 3 routes. Fair enough. There we go. That's quite straightforward. Cathcart circle. Right. We spun it again. We'll do Cathcart circle. It is nice but long. Yeah, that's the only thing. I think if we were going to do Bermina Pass, we would need to do an actual stream of Bermina Pass. Like, that would be the route for the evening. But as it is the Wheel of Routes, I think we will just stick to not doing it tonight. Let's do the Class 380. I'm sure we did Cathcart last week. Yes, we did. We ran to Neilston. Let's do Newton to Glasgow Central. We'll do that one. And then we'll spin it again. We'll see what happens. I will just try and take Bermina Pass off there so it doesn't pick it again. So if we... where is it? If I remove that one. Like so. Like so. There we go. For only a 13.4 mile long route, Bermina takes the biscuit in time. Yeah, it's just because you're doing 25 miles an hour maximum, isn't it? Amelia, stop shouting. I'm not talking to you. Right. I think she'd accepted that. Let's get all of these set up. That one, that one, that one, that one. We want the master key. Battery on. Master key. That's a bit lost. It's a 314 as a 313 in a Network Southeastern livery. I think that was because I did a load of 314s in various liveries shortly before we got the 313, and I think that's why it's an old livery that I need to remove, basically. There we are then. I don't think we want that much power, do we? 5 mile an hour limit. We are speeding already. I need to change the Nightbot. It's come up with a spelling error. I've just noticed it. Positive vibes only. Yeah, I have to edit that. It should say, welcome to the stream, sit back, relax and enjoy the mayhem. Positive vibes only. Remember, run fast, laugh hard, be kind. That's what it should say. But obviously, when I edited all the Nightbot commands, it was late at night. Never mind. One day, everything will run smoothly. And on that day, it won't be me streaming. I'm watching but playing some Cyberpunk. Ooh. See, I've got Cyberpunk, I just haven't spent much time with it at all. It's one of those ones that sits in my back catalogue, having had a little bit of look, and then I don't know why I haven't played it. I think it's probably one of those games that I can only play late at night, and by that point I'm like too tired to really get into. With Amelia being home, I guess I could play it during the day while she's at school. There's always that. It's definitely one I need to take a look at, for sure. This is my first playthrough. Goodness. It's that good then, yeah? I know when it first came out, it was... yeah, it wasn't good. I know it's been vastly improved since then. Phantom Liberty DLC, so I wanted to play it all again, as it's been a while. Yeah, I need to play it, and then I'll pick up the Phantom Liberty DLC if I enjoy it enough. What I played of it was fun, definitely. There were just too many games. I've been really enjoying Star Trucker since it came out yesterday. That is a very well made game, considering the small team that have made it. I so far haven't found any fault. I think I found maybe one bug, but it was possible that the delivery I was doing, I had arrived too early to the drop-off point and it wouldn't unlock, and I got impatient and just cancelled the job. So it could be that it was that, or it was actually a bug and the drop-off point was bugged with an invisible wall around it. That is the only one I found, and there has been an update today, so that was prior to the update. So whether it was fixed in that update or not, I have yet to find out. But other than that, it plays really well, it looks gorgeous, and if you want to buy it for £20.99, it's not bad a price at all. And of course it's on Game Pass as well, so if you want to try it for free, then you can. What else have I been playing? I've been playing a bit of Alaskan Road Truckers. Sometimes I just want to switch off a little bit and just drive, but since Star Truckers come out, I've not really had a look at Alaskan Road Truckers. I think I played it a little bit yesterday before Star Trucker came out. And then tomorrow, obviously, it's the big one for me. It's Space Marine 2. One of the most hideous games I've seen. Star isn't for you. Star Trucker's not for you. Is it? Is it not? That's fair enough, Mr. Water. I mean, some people like the realism. I think that's probably it. They want their trucks to be on a road going to a realistic place. But for someone like myself, who I enjoy space games anyway and sci-fi, and I've enjoyed I say enjoyed the trucking games that we've had on console. I have. When you look past how poorly executed some of them have been, I've enjoyed them for what they are, which is trucking games. But I know that they aren't a patch on the big name trucking games that there are on PC, which you all know. But for a fun sort of sci-fi trucking, sort of cozy sim, I suppose you would call it. I don't know. It's not bad at all. But I get it. It's not everyone's cup of tea. But yes, tomorrow is. I've changed it slightly just because I've got meetings in the afternoon, which means that I would have to cut any prospective 2 o'clock stream very, very short. Space Marine 2 doesn't release until 2 o'clock in the UK tomorrow, which means that I wouldn't get a lot of time to stream it for you guys and anyone else who is interested. So what I'm going to do is, also because of the certificate that it is, I'm going to delay the stream until 8 PM. That means that 1, I don't have to rush the stream. 2, Amelia will be in bed, which means that we can just enjoy purging the Xeno menace for the undying Emperor that exists within the world of 40k. There we are. So that's the schedule, that's the plan. And then on Friday, I'm apparently out playing 40k Kill Team in the evening, so there's that. And currently on my desk I have another Kill Team that needs painting. Yeah. Anyway, back to trains. Right. Burnside is the next stop. Let's go, go, go. Burnside Platform 1. So we've got Burnside, Croftfoot, Kings Park, Mount Slider, Cross Hill, Queen's Park, Pollock Field, Glasgow Central. That is our route for the evening on this one. I've got earache. Like, I'm not even lying, it really hurts. Left ear. Get rid of that symbol. Don't need that. I feel like Amelia's halfway down the stairs. I can hear her phone. She's either got her phone really, really loud without her headphones on, or she's stood halfway on the stairs. There she is. Yeah. Alright. What? That's that one done. Right, on to Croftfoot. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a good day anyway. It's nice to have everyone here, as always, on a Wednesday, helping you through that midweek slump. So I know the only reason any of you guys ever come is to watch me fail at driving trains, which will inevitably happen, I'm sure. But I hope your week so far has been good. I know many people have been sending their small ones back to school over the last couple of days and are going to be doing so over the next couple of days as well. Amelia went back today. That was her first day of year 2. We asked her what she learnt at school today. She said stuff. What stuff? I've no idea. My day has been fine. Been working again like normal. Yeah. She what? She had a good day. Oh, Jigsaw Joe. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. If anyone in the chat knows what Jigsaw Joe is all about, that's what Amelia was talking about today. I have no idea. Working from home, my 2 went back today. Ashton first day at high school. Ooh. What, year 7, yeah? Yeah, we've got a couple of friends who've got kids who were in year 6 last year, have gone up to secondary school this year. And yeah, they've had an okay day, I think. The transition period was longer for them because they're Sen. I decided I don't like children. I've just seen that pop up. I've decided I don't like children. Oh, okay, that's Jason's day summed up in one sentence. Jason decided he doesn't like children. He's got 3 children. He decided he doesn't like them. I assume you mean your children, Jason, and not just other children. Other people's children. Yeah, but I don't like other people's children. My children are fine. It's everyone else's children that's the problem. Well, I suppose it depends on the day. Sometimes I prefer other people's children to my own. Well, no, I don't see the other one, but we're not going to go into that. Positive vibes. What am I doing? Not driving the train properly, that's what I'm doing. Get distracted. Do you want to pick that up? Apparently not. Why am I not going? Have I left the doors open? That might be it. Yep, that'll be it. He's like a pink cuddly thing with a knob. Exactly, yeah, you've got no comeback from that. Yes, mine, obviously, back 2 days, and I've had more abuse in those 2 days than I have the whole 6 weeks. Holiday? Oh gosh. Yeah, it must be, it's that first sort of couple of days, the transition, they've not been used to the routine of school, and they go back, and they just, like, what? I mean, I don't know how teachers feel. Like, maybe teachers feel that 6 weeks isn't long enough. But as parents, I definitely think that 6 weeks is perhaps a little bit too long. They fall out of the routines. They become bored about 2 weeks in, if that. I mean, we did a lot this summer because we were able to, and that kept Amelia fairly occupied. But the weeks where we weren't really doing a lot, I don't know, would you say they were the harder weeks? She is going through the attitude and the sass stage of being 6, yeah. I mean, she wasn't badly behaved on the holidays. Right, Mount Florida is the next stop. Let's get back to trains. Stop talking about children. We'll get some kind of reputation. Oh, that's just women. What? Yeah, I'm getting a face. It's up to you. Okay. I do love the new suspension, the update that we've had. I think I talked about it last week actually. I do like it. I've never been down this way before, or have I? I'm streaming, not right now. What? What? Yeah, exactly. Shut up. I do, but I don't know how to say it. I don't think I've ever taken that line into Mount Florida before. I assume I have. I just don't remember ever going that way. Yeah, I think we might get the abuse from Amelia in the next couple of days. She starts to think, wow, you know, I'm back at school and I don't like it, or something. I don't know. Yeah, she was in a good mood this morning. It won't last. There we go.
For your safety and comfort, this station operates a no smoking policy. This includes
Oh, that was just rubbish. Cross Hill is the next stop. Wait, what? Let me pause so I can read that. Get one who's gone into year 8, who's hormonal. Oh gosh. One who's gone. Did you mean get one? I think you meant got one, but we'll call them get 1, get 2, get 3 if you like. It's your choice. Got one who's gone into year 8, who's hormonal. One, sorry, I'm laughing over the fact that you've mistyped got. One who's gone into year 6 with his conditions. I'll say no more. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. You can tell me that privately. And a year 4 who's picking fights with anybody in sight. Oh my goodness. That sounds like fun. Yeah, it does sound like Amelia is a walk in the park in comparison. I am going to overshoot. Have we ended up with anything on the platform? Sort of. I have unlocked the doors. It won't unlock because of the SDO. There we go. Wasn't a typo. I didn't think it was. I wanted to be sure though. Passengers for Cross Hill will need to use the rear door only. The rear door only for Cross Hill. Well, no, you're just going to have to jump out the train. Oh, nice blue boots. Lovely. Like, I'm so far off the platform at Cross Hill that I'm almost at the next station. That takes some doing. What? Not much by my standards. You can go off people, you know, Tasha. Yep. No. That's how it is. It's not double standards. It's not. Why is that one not open? That's on the front. Is it because it's in front of... I don't know. I don't know why that one didn't unlock properly. There we are. Jason will tell me in a minute, I'm sure. He knows these things. Oh my gosh, that was a bit bumpy there. Wasn't sure what was going to happen to the train then. That one was alright, that was a better stop. A little bit forward of where we should be stopping, which is there. But that wasn't too bad. Not my worst stop by far. Everyone's just waiting for me to mess it up. That's all that you guys are ever waiting for. Is for me to do something wrong. Swig a drink. So coming in towards Glasgow Central now, where we can then jump onto another route. What one? I don't know, we'll let the wheel decide. Amelia, sit properly on that chair, please. Or don't, and just fall off. Jason, I will send you a picture of Amelia's new headphones that you can pass on to a certain Mr. Pedalston. He will appreciate these headphones. Matt Pedalston would love those headphones because they are pink cat ear headphones and they light up. Yes. They did come from Teemu. Oh, hang on, I've got to concentrate, there's a red light. Try not to. Amelia, sit properly on that chair. £5.38. She looked at you and just ignored you, rolled her eyes and looked away. Amelia? Yeah, £5.38 on Teemu. They come in 6 different colours apparently, but Amelia's got the pink ones. Is there a link? Can you find a link and send it to me and then I'll send it to Jason? And anyone else who wants some cat Bluetooth headphones from Teemu. If you want the link, let me know. We don't get any money from Teemu for you ordering it. There's not any kind of affiliate thing. It's just if you want some cat headphones for your daughter or son, I suppose. Then there we go. I'll send Jason the link privately. If anyone else wants it, let me know, and I will send you the link via Discord. If you're in the Discord, most of you are. Wow, they're down to £5.16, Tasha says, so a bargain. You can get yourself a couple of pairs for a tenner, or just over a tenner. Maybe you could buy two, one for each ear. I don't know. Well, they're not going to be for. I don't know. I got earbuds, only £4 each, lasted longer than my Samsung buds had. I have lost my AirPods. I cannot find them anywhere, and the Find My Phone app or whatever on my iPad tells me that my AirPods are outside of the case, and therefore the sound won't be played. And I have absolutely no idea where they are. I had them when we were on holiday. I know I had them when we came back from holiday. But I cannot find them since. So I have been using cheap ones and wired ones and all sorts. But yeah. Okay. I did have Samsung buds. I have still got them somewhere. No, they don't work anymore. No, mine worked. But I think I lost the silicone bit on one of them.
Eventually they stopped working, didn't they?
Mm.
Mine started working. Mine working to begin with.
Yours were never very good.
It was over time that they decided to.
The ones I had lasted ages and probably still work. I just need to buy another silicone ear bit or find one. I don't know. I mean, maybe I can buy some new ones at some point. I don't know. Right, let's go to main menu. Let's go back to the wheel. We'll pick another route. Wheel of routes. There we go. You guys can see that. I don't need to make it full screen. What do we got? Fife Circle. We've just done a ScotRail route. We'll spin again. Ooh, Island Line. Do we want Island Line? That's Island Line 1, so that's old school Isle of Wight. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. It's only a short one anyway. Isle of Wight. That's Isle of Wight 2022. There's the other one. Original Isle of Wight. There we go. That's a. Gosh, that takes us back. I think we have got a custom livery I've installed. Ride Pierhead to Shanklin. That's 27 minutes long. We'll do that one. With one of my custom liveries from days gone by. This is an old livery. Which actually hasn't loaded properly. All of the writing is missing. Never mind. That'll be me having to redo that livery at some point then. Or remove it. Get that one in. I have to try and remember. I spent a lot of time on this route. Got that one on. There's a little switch down here somewhere, isn't there? Master key lever on. Headlights on. We want that one in forward 2, I assume. Gosh, it's been ages since I've driven this route. Certainly with this loco anyway. Unit, whatever you want to call it. 1938 stock. I've not done something here. I've not released the brakes, that's what I've done. And we're already speeding. See, this is a unit that would benefit greatly from the suspension upgrade, because in real life, this little 38 stock is incredibly bouncy along this route, as Tash will attest to. Isle of Wight on the old train. She says. One day we'll go back to the Isle of Wight and I'll take her on the new modernised route with the new trains and show her that it's improved. I mean, it can't be any worse.
It's going to be dramatically different anyway, because I'm not pregnant for a start.
Well, there is that. See, on the difference is with the Isle of Wight 2, they've actually put hovercraft on this beach, whereas on this route they haven't included them. So there's lots of sort of improvements and visual upgrades and things between the two routes, but this was the original Isle of Wight route, as it was at the time before the upgrade, both to the route and the game. Good evening, CTD. Thank you for joining, buddy. It's always a pleasure to have you here. We'll try and maintain a relatively consistent speed through this tunnel. Which is really dark. These lights are doing nothing to light the path, but they're not designed to. We just have to go through the tunnel and hope for the best. No AWS on this route, of course. Are we supposed to be looking at a wheel? Ah, yes. No, you're not. Sorry. I've been doing the start of the Isle of Wight route, and you guys haven't seen it. My apologies. There we go. So yeah, this was a custom livery that I made, and it seems to be that in the transition over from one game to the other, half of the livery has been wiped, so all we have is just a painted train with different colour doors and none of the custom livery writing or anything else. What I might do is wait until CSW 5 comes out and fix it. I'm not going to do anything else. But no, you weren't supposed to be looking at the wheel. The wheel was done and chose the original Isle of Wight route. I'm surprised that Jason didn't say anything about it, actually. Maybe he was waiting to see if I'd noticed. But well done, thank you for letting me know. So yeah, we're on the original Isle of Wight route, which I haven't played in a long time. And differences between this and Isle of Wight 2 are vast. A lot of changes were made. Like I say, as they were on the real life route. Stop. That's gone wrong. I've got my controls mixed up. I just found my Apple AirPods. Thanks. Rub it in, Dougie. Why don't you? I've lost mine. I can't find them at all. But I'm glad that you found yours. All the same. Right, we've messed that right up then. Jason is too busy enjoying his £4 earbuds. Sorry, dealing with a TSW5 is a cash grab idiot. Oh. Let's not get into that discussion, eh? I think it's best we avoid that sort of discussion. I mean, we could talk about it, but I don't think we're going to. I mean, well, we're going there. Apparently we're going there. My brain just went, yep, okay, let's just wade right in. I personally don't think it is a cash grab. I think if you look at West Coast Main Line and what's being offered on that route, and including it as part of the core update, the core package, the standard edition or whatever you want to get, and it being on Game Pass, that's a really good deal. And of course, you can buy the game. You know, if like me you want early access and you buy whatever edition, the deluxe edition, and you get the 390 and West Coast Main Line, you get the other routes as well. Actually, it's not bad value for money at all. And of course, there's the age-old argument that no one is forcing you to spend that money. With it being on Game Pass, you're not forced at all. If you're on PlayStation, then obviously it's a different story. You know, I don't believe it's going to PlayStation Plus or anything, but again, I don't know. I haven't really been involved in the TSW5 stuff. Early days, I knew a little bit, but as it went on, I knew less and less, and I was incredibly busy elsewhere, so... No, I would say it is entirely your choice whether you go for it or not. In my point of view, it is fair value for money for what you're getting. PS Plus, no. Yeah, I didn't think so. We are stopping here, so I need to remember how to make the train stop. And I know there's a difference of opinion. I know that people are going to say, oh, it's a cash grab, or it's really expensive, etc., etc. I know that everyone has their opinions, and that is perfectly fine. We may not always agree, and that is what makes life interesting at times. It makes life very challenging at times as well, but ultimately what it comes down to is the choice is yours. I will always, as you know, be on the side of enjoying Train Sim World, as I have done for a great number of years, around about the same number of years as Jason, if not slightly less. And that's how Jason and my friendship was formed, it was through Train Sim World and the Facebook group and community. And it's grown from there. And our love of trains, of course. So I will probably always support Train Sim World. Until there is a very, very valid reason in my mind not to. There have been times. I think both me and Jason have had moments where we have been ready to walk away from Train Sim World. I think that's fair to say. I mean, there have been many moments where we have wanted to put the game down and the community and just walk away from the whole lot. And then they pull something out of the hat and you go, yes, brilliant, well done, thank you, etc, etc. And there have been lots of those times. What's gone crazy? Hang on, guys. Apparently it's gone crazy.
I can hear it, but you can't.
Subscribe to the channel using the side of their finger. So if you want to change that, slide your sign to that button below. It's free and it helps out a ton. Maybe chickens.
That's because you disconnected from Bluetooth mode. Now you're reconnected. There you go. Oh, for goodness sake, technology and children, they don't mix. In the same way that bathtubs and toasters don't mix. I don't know where I was going with that train of thought. Why are we going so slow? We can go up to 45. We've got 2 miles to go, we might as well just floor it. You are joking. Many times I've had enough. Even as recently as March I wanted to walk, but I took some time off social media as a whole and that helped. Yeah, I mean that helps as well, yeah, definitely. There are times where taking time away from things really does help. Hello Harry, I wondered if you might pop in. How you doing, buddy? I can hear my laptop is acting as a monitor for the sound, and I can hear it like 3 times. It starts to slow down now as we come towards grading. Good, thanks. I was on Fernbus. You're enjoying Fernbus a lot, aren't you? I enjoy it when I play it. I don't go on it nearly as much as I should. I don't know. Is that right to say I don't go on it as much as I should? I don't go on it as much as I could, I think. I look at it and I go, should I play a bit of that or should I play something else? And then it sort of gets pushed to the side while I'm playing something else. problem I have is too many games. Yep, I'm doing about 3 challenges. My goodness me. Yeah, maybe I should do a couple of Fernbus videos. It's been a while. I don't know. I've got lots of videos I want to do, and it's finding the time to sit down and do them. Too many things to do and not enough time. So obviously this is the old version of braiding with just a single line for it, whereas on the Isle of Wight line 2 it's got the 2 lines and a few other bits added in. That is at where it should be, that's fine. But on the Isle of Wight line 2, you can get into that, I believe. If I remember rightly, you can walk right up into that signal box. Twice I've seen a caravan over the barriers. Goodness. In the game, I assume. Rather than real life. I'd hate to think that there's lots of caravans going around crashing all over the place. Just scrolled up and saw that. Water is here too. Hello, Water. Yes, he is, yeah. He's been here a while. Let's get these doors locked. Yes, in the game. Yeah. Sandown is the next stop. See, this isn't nearly bouncy enough. In real life, this loco on this route is incredibly bouncy. This is quite tame in comparison. But this route is not going to get any updates. I would be very surprised if it did. Flat out along this bit. Remember to hit the like button. Yes, quite a few of my videos have not had very many likes on at all, and so if you have seen them, if you could go and just hit the like button on them, and on this one, I would greatly appreciate it. It does help the channel to get noticed and get those views and likes. Because we're not doing badly. I mean, in a short space of time that I've been doing the channel, I haven't done too badly at all. I'm not streaming regularly, I'm not putting videos out. Well, I say streaming regularly, I am sort of. But I'm not putting content out, and I didn't put content out for the whole of the summer holidays, just because we were so busy. So it has the spam thumbs incoming, thank you. So it has been sort of slow, the growth has sort of stopped a little bit. So it would be great to see some of those videos getting more likes and more views. We're doing all right. I think in the time that I've been putting content onto the channel a bit more, we're at what, 5,000 views total, I think. So we're doing okay. But as a certain supermarket like to say, and I do quote them quite a bit, every little helps. Hello.
Hey.
You're interrupting the stream again. For what reason? You're going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
In a minute.
In a minute. Everybody say good night, Amelia. I'm surprised you haven't gone up already, actually. Yeah, fair enough. Well, yeah, Mummy did fall asleep. That didn't help.
She's awake.
She's awake now. I think she woke herself up. Don't do that. Thank you, Jason. No. They're literally one track. Well, I've done that. I did stop where I was supposed to be. For once. You know what? You've actually been on this route, on this train. Well, technically you have, but you haven't, because you were inside Mummy's tummy at the time. Yeah. Yes, that's what I said. No, I don't need to stop. Look at the platform. And this platform that we're coming to, Amelia, is where Mummy and Daddy stayed when we went to Uncle Ian's wedding. Well, we didn't stay on the platform, we stayed in a hotel near to the platform, near to the station. But we stayed in Lake. I've told this story before, some of you will know. Jason definitely does. I say it every time we approach Lake on this route. There we go, safely into Lake. With one of the old route casks there.
Somebody did the glitching thing where they crash into the can or like that.
Right, okay. You're just taking his photo, that's all.
No, somebody actually did this. Like.
Get out of it. Go to bed. She's being a pain in the backside. Yeah. Get off.
No.
Yes.
Never.
Amelia, you've made my train go backwards. Why is it going backwards?
I don't know. Forwards. Go forwards.
Because the doors are open, that's why. Right, Shanklin is the next and last stop on this run. And then we'll do one more. And we'll see how we're getting on. Please don't say. Pash, what are you doing? It's not a very long route at all. It's about 8 miles. You want a double-decker train? There are double-decker trains in the way. In Germany and America. Yeah. Not really. Emilio is now surprised that there are double-decker trains, but not in this country. Leave it alone. Here we are, coming into Shanklin. A little bit quick. Let me get the wheel ready.
Black. Sit. Cat. Cool.
Good grief. Goodness me. No. There we go, that's that one done. The gold, because it's an old route, we don't get platinum on that one. Right, back to the wheel, let's do one more. Here we go, ready? No, you guys aren't looking at the wheel.
Mama, look. There's a bit of my... What did you do that?
Stemmering ban? Oh gosh. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Amelia. Stemmering ban. Hopefully we have time to do a full Semmering Barn route. Which one shall we pick? There's a 47. I don't understand why there's a class 47 on Semmering Barn. It's very, very unusual. But it must be there for a reason. Let's do the 103 or the 1116. Let's do that one. "56 minutes, that's not... Intermodal train. Those are intermodal trains. Manifest trains. These are mostly freight runs. Passenger services are like an hour long. Right, let's pick this one. That's an hour and 3 minutes. I just want a passenger run from... Okay. Alright, there we go. They're a good passenger service. We'll do this one. It's about half an hour. I wasn't going to do this. Well, I wasn't going to use that particular unit, but there we go. It is what it is. That's had the suspension update, I can already tell. Unlock the doors. I'm not going to use PZB because, as everyone knows, I hate it. And we want to actually get to our destination this evening. Oh, I'm still on there, aren't I? There we go. So we're in the OBB 4, whatever it is. 4822. Yeah, I know, I fixed it. Headlights. But we're not going to do PZB. Pretty much cruise control. Interesting. I don't think I've touched this route since the game first came out. Like, I think going forward with TSW 5, I probably am not going to bother with German routes. I don't play them enough to warrant buying them. Obviously, a lot of these routes I got as part of being a beta tester. I think it's fair enough that I can say that, right? But I think going forward, it's not just a cost thing. It's just I don't play non-British routes enough to warrant having them. So I think going forward, when TSW 5 launches, I will only install the British routes, with possible exceptions of, like, my favourite foreign routes. Possibly. But I also have to think about the space considerations on my Xbox. Like, how much space do I have? How much space do I allow TSW 5 to take up on my Xbox? Because it gets to a point where, with so much DLC, it becomes a problem with storage. But it is something to think about. Why are we not moving? The doors are locked. No, I've just opened them again. I forgot. Pantograph is up. It's all ready to go. There's probably some really complicated German system that's like, oh no, you haven't done it, so I'm not going to let the train move. So stupid. So concerned with safety that I can't actually do anything. Reverser off. That would be it. Stick that in forward. Right. Now we can move. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about PZB. It's annoying, to say the least. It's not that I don't know how to use it, I just... My concentration levels at the best of times don't allow me, my brain just can't keep up with it. I have to really concentrate in order to manage to drive the train and keep an eye out for the PZB market. And it's just very, very taxing for me. With my fibro and stuff. It becomes a little bit too overwhelming. And then when it starts beeping and shouting at me, that's when it stresses me out, and then I don't want to do it. It gets too much. And I'd rather not do that and put you guys through me having a blatant moment. I'm careful not to use the word meltdown. It's not a meltdown, really. You know what I mean? Like having a moment and a bit of a tiz, just because of some sort of game system confusing my brain and making me work too hard. So it's better and easier for everyone if I don't use PZB. It's a very nice route, very scenic. But I would expect that unless the wheel chose it, I probably wouldn't go and do it myself. Unless I had a particular need or want to do a German content stream. And a lot of the German routes are very, very scenic. So if you like scenic routes, I would definitely recommend the German stuff. Or the Austrian stuff, or whatever. That's not to say there aren't scenic British routes. But you cannot deny that the German routes are incredibly scenic. And I think that's the appeal. I think that's why I picked up so many of them. Whether they were given to me or not. You know, I could have declined to have them. But they are very, very, very scenic routes. And, for the most part, the German trains are easy to drive. German stuff is only fun with PZB enabled, if you say so. Fine, I'll put it on. It's on your head, Jason. It's on your head. PZB is now on. So everyone blame Jason if I start getting very irate and cross. So it's safe to release. That's what we do. I am having to concentrate now. Oh, what is that? You are about to get your second bingo. And your second bingo is... What's that smell? What is that smell? Is that Amelia? What's that smell? Like a sort of eggy poo boiled cabbage smell. It's got to be Zara because it wasn't me. Interesting. Jason's fault. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if it all goes wrong now, it's all Jason's fault. Not on mine. I'm not the one streaming. So I did that right then. I now need to slow down to 85. But I'm going slower than that anyway. I think we're okay at this point. I need that reminder on because it's been a long time since I've used AZB. AZB? A to ZB? PZB? See how we get on. Maybe I will be alright and I will start using PZB a bit more. I do like this route. This is a good one. I quite like Risa Dresden as well. But for a long time that had issues which have now, I believe, been resolved. You know what, I'm not doing too badly with this, he said. Just you wait. There's still time. Still got half an hour to mess things up. Is it sunset or sunrise? It's sunrise, isn't it? It's good to know that those shadows will be improved in the next game. We're 2 minutes late. That's not a surprise. Well, it isn't down to PZB that we're late. It's down to my poor driving, I imagine. If we're any later, it will be down to PZB. Probably didn't have to acknowledge there. I can never remember quite where I have to do it. There's signs at the side of the line that you have to. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There was someone in the chat actually saying something. It's just Nightbot willing to. We can go up to a hefty 140 kilometers per hour. There you go. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it. Waiting for the insert several swears here. Yes, quite. That's a very quiet train. It has to be said. There isn't LZB on this, is there? Or AFB. From two other German systems. Shortly go up to 160 kilometers per hour. My Discord is going nuts. My Warhammer 40k Kill Key Discord is going nuts because there's a new edition coming out soon. So they're all banging on about the possibility of this, that and the other. I am overshooting. That will be Discord's fault. That's happened. And the overshoot thing is not working because I haven't actually activated it this evening. I have to remember to open that up before I go live. Right, it should work now. It should. Speeding and we've got 600 stop. Apply everything. Apply all the brakes and hope for the best. Are we going to stop? That's not really where we wanted to stop, but we'll take it. That is on the platform. We'll have that. I had the feeling there was going to be a train wheel spin thingy. Did you? The Bulldog Rail fan? A train wheel spin thing. Well, you thought the brakes were going to lock and the train was just going to slide down the rails. Yeah, that wouldn't... I've had that happen before somewhere. I don't know what route it was. It was a long time ago. I think it was possibly when they added the Edition update. No, that's going back some. Do you remember that update, Jason? When they added Edition? I think it was the DB101. I remember that. Oh, they mean to spin the wheels route, I'm guessing. maybe. We've had that. Annoying correction, no or not. Platform 2. My German pronunciations have never been brilliant. Is it noon correction? Noon? Yeah, I think it's noon correction. No. Noon. N-E-U-N, I think that's pronounced as noon. Yeah, we probably won't have another spin the wheel thing tonight. With 20 minutes to go until the end of the stream. We aim to finish at 9. We'll see how we get on. Of course, it will be a later one tomorrow for Space Marine 2. If you guys are interested in that, it'll be from 8 PM. Until around 10-ish, possibly later, depends how I feel, how we get on. Just because of the certificate the game is, and it means that Amelia is up in bed. And as I said, I had meetings in the afternoon. I've got meetings with the council in the afternoon. As I am a member of the bus user panel for Plymouth City Council. So I have a meeting tomorrow, and it would mean that I would cut the stream I had planned at 2 o'clock short. So rather than do that, I will just stream later in the evening. So if you're up for a bit of a late one, and you fancy seeing me play some Space Marine 2, that is tomorrow night, here on this channel at 8 o'clock. If it's not your thing, that's fine. There are other videos on my channel for you to watch. There are some previous streams as well. Yeah, pretty much. That's another overshoot coming. Crap. Ooh. Everyone's literally slammed into the windscreen as I've applied every single brake on the train. See, that was a result of me not paying attention. That is what happens when I don't concentrate. It wasn't PZB, it was an overshoot. I have to get a bus, I can't drive. And I don't think I want to put myself through all of that. I mean, I could get an automatic, I suppose. And maybe some kind of adjustment, like hand controls or something, because my legs get very, very painful. So it would make it hard for me to drive. There we go, 47 stations. It's actually 48, but never mind. So I think like gear changes and things would be problematic. So an automatic would reduce the amount of like stuff I'm doing with my feet. We've looked into it as well. You know, I'm 44 this year. Do I really want to be looking into learning to drive? And let's be honest, I quite like getting on. I quite like getting on public transport anyway, especially when it's a train. You're making sure that we catch up with all the missed overshoots now that I've got it working. Not getting out of it. No. No getting out of it with you around, Jason. Definitely not. Saying Egerton and Steinfeld, platform 2. Something has applied. I assume I've just been hit by PZB. I don't know. slowing us down, it's just some kind of interlock thing has come on. Slowing us down so. Now, PZB boards are usually the square or triangular ones on the left, if I remember right. It's not those. I don't really need to worry about PZB. Probably good to go. Something has gone wrong though. I've lost power. Somehow. That is forward. But some kind of interlock has come. Absolutely no idea what is happening. I can't apply any power from the neutral section. Did I need to power off or something on it? Not going away. Not got any doors open or anything, have I? We'll see if it cancels itself off as we come to a stop. I wonder if it's because I hit emergency brake or something then. No idea. Let's stick that into neutral. There's nothing to do with any of that. That's what I mean. German trains are complicated. Which is why I won't get that expert level thing. What is it? The 101 expert? I'm not going to pick that up because I'm no expert. And it would just irritate me. Power off. Yeah. Power that back on. That into forwards. Yeah, the interlock has come on for some reason. I don't know what any of that means. It's definitely not CIFA because we haven't got CIFA turned on. Let's see if we can apply any power. No, nothing. It's just not. It is not working. Let's trip the circuit breaker. Raise the pantograph. Make sure that's all good. What have I done? Oh, that sounds positive. There we go. That fixed it. Though it sounds like we're under diesel power rather than... I don't know. No, we are under electric power. This isn't diesel operating. It's not buy mode or anything, is it? Or is it? Is this unit buy mode? I can't remember. I don't think it is. It's just purely electric. motors or something coming back on. So 7.5 kilometres to go, and that will be the end of the run and the end of the stream. New, isn't it? It's been another fun one. A couple of overshoots, no spads, but there's still time. Been quite tame tonight, actually. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Early morning mist. The sun's come up. Going into the mist and fog. This sort of German, Austrian forest, whatever it is. It's Austria, isn't it? Not Germany. Acknowledge. Yeah, we got stuck. I acknowledged it, and as I acknowledged that PZB, it caught me out. It was a bit late. So I'm now going to be restricted for a little bit. I just got caught out by the PZB there. I wasn't, like I say, I was cruising along enjoying my ride. You knew it was going to happen. Entirely your fault, Jason. Shut up. Could have crept over the restricted speed. Why do you do it to me? Why? Right, I mustn't go over 45 kilometers per hour. While I'm restricted. Careful. No, don't increase. Bloody hell. I know that you've clipped it as well. That's the worst part of this. Wanker. Oh no, that's a coin. over 45. Shut up! I didn't go over 45. For fuck's sake. Sorry. Apologies. Why do you do it to me? Stupid German. We're not restricted anymore. The only way to learn from your mistakes is to practice more. Yeah, you say that. See, I saw that one and acknowledged. You need to slow right down. Fairly quickly. The alternative to practicing, Jason, is to delete all German routes and never ever play them ever again. That's the alternative. And that, to me, sounds much, much better. I should practice not be a coward. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll pick a couple of German routes to keep and practice on. And then as I get more proficient I will re-add them, but for the time being, when it comes to TSW5, I think it will be predominantly, well, I think going forward for TSW5 what will happen is I will only buy British routes, but I will keep the German routes that I already own, and then it will be, maybe I'll look at them on a route by route basis. If they seem like something that I would enjoy, then definitely I'll pick them up. But yeah, well, there we are. That's that for another week. That is the Wheel of Routes number 2. Where are we at with regard to how close we are to release of TSW5? What are we at? Oh, hello. We've got an achievement. A proper achievement. A big one. Where are we? We're on the 4th, aren't we? And Train Sim World 5 comes out a week tomorrow. Is that right? Early access? 12th? Jason will tell me. This time next week it will be early access. So this time next week will be early access which means potentially this is the last TSW4 stream, because next week could very, very likely be the very first, one day after your stream. That's true. So we have a choice. Next week we could do a TSW4 farewell, and then on the Thursday we could do a TSW5 stream, or this could be the last TSW4 stream and we delay the TSW5 stream by one day so that it can be on a Thursday next week instead of a Wednesday. It is very tempting to do a farewell on the Wednesday and a hello to TSW5 on the Thursday. I don't know, what do you guys think? Starts from 4 p.m. Yeah, that's what I mean. We could do an evening of Wednesday, a farewell, and then at the same time on Thursday at 7 o'clock on Thursday, we could do a hello to TSW5. Should we do that? The farewell should be the first route released on TSW4 and the last route released on TSW4. That is very, very true. What's the last route on TSW4? And do I own it? That's the other thing. Right. We'll end the stream. What we will do is next week we will do a farewell to TSW4, and then on a Thursday we will do a hello to TSW5. I think that's the way to do it. And Jason, if you DM me in a second with the first routes that were on TSW4, I believe it was, well, it was always it's the core routes, wasn't it? So it's East Coast Main Line, Vorarlberg, and not San Bernardino. I know it's not San Bernardino because that's a TSW5 one. And then the last route. Yeah, if you message me in a minute with those, we'll sort that out. But for now, that is another Playing with Trains, done and dusted. And next week, we will have 2 of them. Alright. Thanks, guys. It's been lovely as always. I've enjoyed it, as I always do. You guys are a massive help and support. I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for popping in. And I will see you, those of you who are coming to tomorrow's stream, I will see you tomorrow. But for now, bye-bye.